I'm gonna head out for a hike today to do the main range hike, so that should be pretty sweet. I was meant to wake up at 3 o'clock to do like a sunrise hike to Mount Kosciuszko, but as usual I couldn't be bothered. So the last time I did this main range hike, I think it was about November or December, and most of the hike was still covered in snow, so it was really slow going. Oops. It's just hiking in the snow is shit. I mean, I love the snow. Whenever it's snowboarding season, give me as much snow as you want, but when you're hiking in it, it's just so slow. So but this time of the year now, all the snow is gone, so it should be much easier this year. The hike itself isn't that hard. It's just a bit long. It's like 22 k's, 22 kilometer loop. I'll probably do a few check out a few side kind of trails and stuff. So probably looking at 24 k's or so. So should be a big day of hiking, I guess. Yeah. So just had to stop off here to check out this view. I mean, absolutely incredible. There's been a very light frost overnight. It's pretty damn amazing. That's pretty sure that's Spencer's Creek flowing up into there, into the main range. Yeah, Spencer's Creek right there flowing into the main range. Yeah, and this is what I mean about weather in the mountains. So the forecast for here, which would be, you'd go off the Charlotte Pass forecast, was about 3 degrees in the morning, and as you can see here, it's currently -2. So yeah, you really can't pick the weather in the mountains. It's, you know, last winter they forecast about 2 degrees. I think there was a forecast for 0 degrees in Jindabyne, and I woke up in the morning and it was -7. So yeah, but I mean, that's just beautiful. Yeah, just taking in the views. I'm not really in a rush to get there, because the rush was just to get the sunrise, and I can't really get that now anyway. So I'm 10 minutes away from Charlotte's Pass. So I'll get there and get ready and go for a hike. The winter wear has come out, the socks and slides. What else would you wear in winter? Yeah, let's go. So just left Charlotte's Pass, approaching the Snowy River now. The start of the main range. I'm just going to show you guys why I come to this area so much. I love this area. It's become my favorite spot anywhere that I've gone, because it's just absolutely incredible. Take a look at this view. If you've never been, you honestly got to come, because you're missing out. It's just a beautiful spot any time of the year, whether you come winter, summer, autumn, spring. It's just incredible. Approaching the Snowy River crossing. Probably one of my most hated parts of this hike, because I don't think I've ever gotten through this crossing without slipping on a rock or falling over, because I'm just the clumsiest person you've ever seen in your life. Luckily the river's low, so should be a bit easier, but yeah, this should be interesting. So we are here at Blue Lake, one of the 5 glacial lakes in New South Wales. I believe all of them are in New South Wales, but I could be wrong. I think this is one of the bigger ones. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I know the other one that we'll probably see on the way is Club Lake. I don't think it's as big as this. And then there's Albina, Lake Albina, which again isn't as big as this. And then Lake Kutupatamba, which you probably won't see because that heads more towards Thredbo and I'm not heading that way. How incredible is this view? Like, fuck, come on, man. Man, look at that. Like, you know, cameras and phones don't do justice to just how incredible these places are. Like, the views are unreal. And like that, the GoPro doesn't, you know, GoPro perspective doesn't really show just how steep that is, but that's friggin' steep. Like, it goes down. You trip or fall over here and you're gonna tumble all the way down. So it's probably not the best place for me to be, being the clumsy shit that I am, but it's just an unreal view. Like, yeah. We got Club Lake here, another one of the many glacial lakes here. It's also popular for, you know, backcountry snowboarding and skiing adventures. One of the places I'd like to ride in a few years' time, once I get a bit better at steeps and whatnot. So Lake Albina, just down there. This will be the last glacial lake on the hike. So yeah, this section's closed for construction, so we have to kind of just go off track for a bit. But you got a better view up here. It's pretty damn sweet. The last time I was here, this entire section was just completely covered in snow. So this was the section, this was like the worst section of the walk because of the snow. There were sections, especially that rocky section coming up, the snow drifts were very icy. You take one step and you just start slipping down, and like it was quite steep. The snow had accumulated on a pretty steep angle, so you take a step and you'd slip like half a meter down, you take another step, you just keep slipping. You have to like try and really dig your feet into the snow, but it was just slow and hard and horrible. This time it's completely dry, so it should be nice and quick. So finally done with all the uphill sections, so it's mostly downhill from here. And that's Mount Kosciuszko up there, just beyond. Just beyond those rocks. So lunchtime coming up. The highest toilets in Australia. Snowy River. One of the most pristine sections of the river that you'll find anywhere in Australia. So clear, the water. Oh, there's a few glaciers down there, little mountain glaciers or trout lollies. Oh, look, see that? That's awesome. He's not getting spooked by me. That's surprising. One thing you guys don't know about me is, on top of the fact that I'm a Sparky, I'm also a world-class geologist. You know, I'm in like the top 50 of, you know, in the geology field in the world. But the mountains of Australia, you know, they look that way because they were formed off volcanic eruptions, and they don't really look like any of the mountains you'll find in the Rockies or the Andes or the Himalayas, where they're really jagged and like sheer, they got sheer jagged faces, because they were formed off earthquakes and seismic shifts and seismic plates. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the go. You would think a world-class geologist would know that, but yeah. Just so you know, I'm not a geologist. I just like talking shit. All done with the hike. Legs are, feet are sore, but you know, it's been a pretty good day, pretty good hike. I'll stick to the Pepsi Max because I am driving. But yeah, head down to, it's near Perisher, just a splish there. Oh, and then head back to camp, get some dinner. Oh, you idiot. I knew that was going to happen, but I still did it. Alright, so time to head back to Sydney. Back to reality, back to work, unfortunately. I'll be back down here in 6 weeks anyway, for the start of the snowboarding season, so can't wait for that. So yeah, overall it's been a good trip. Weather was awesome, like couldn't have asked for better weather really. Fishing could have been a bit better, but I guess a bit of that was up to my stuff-ups, but it was a bit quiet most of the other times anyway. But the hiking was good, camping was good, it was all awesome. So see you guys in 6 weeks.